WRESTLEDUDE!
Hello you guys and welcome to episode number 59 of the NXT Universe Mode here on the WRESTLEDUDE channel. I am Jacob, as always, your color commentator today, and as you can see, I'm kind of at a different angle this time. I've actually fixed the angling problem with my desk, that way the green screen backs up properly. But kicking off our show here tonight, I have a great matchup. It is going to be Lana taking on the woman that made her debut last week. That's right, Shayna Bazler, former mixed martial artist, now turned NXT superstar, is going to go one-on-one with the ravishing Russian Lana. Also, some news about tonight's main event. Johnny Gargano, one of the men that will compete in the Fatal 4-Way in 2 weeks' time. Johnny Gargano faces off against a foe that he faced off against in one of his matches where he was in a bit of a losing streak, that being Lio Rush. So that's going to be our main event tonight. But speaking of our starting matchup, Shayna Bazler running in on Lana, going right after the ravishing Russian. Very interested to see how Shayna Bazler plays here. Oh, I mean, we already saw a spear in the opening. And now some ground and pound. Shayna Bazler making Lana flee from the ring. And if you guys are wondering why we're in a bigger venue, that is because we are in such a huge taping. There are going to be three episodes from this venue. And it is going to be actually four episodes from this venue. And two of them are going to feature two heck of a main events as Shayna Bazler goes right after Lana. And one of them I will get into later on in the episode. We'll actually have a bit of a preview of that matchup. And the other one being that Fatal 4-Way number 1 Contenders matchup that I spoke of with Johnny Gargano. As Shayna Bazler going right after Lana. Oh, nice. Picks the leg and some nice wrestling style takedowns on Lana. Not really getting that much offense in. And Lana barely moving. I mean, the referee, you gotta imagine at some point the referee's gotta check in on Lana. And now look at this, Shayna Bazler lifts her up, Falcon's Arrow. It's a pretty good Falcon's Arrow. And we saw Shayna Bazler attack Kairi Sane last week following a matchup between her and Nikki Cross. And Shayna Bazler now imposing her will on Lana, sending her into that barricade. And this isn't really that good a padded barricade. This is some cheap barricade and now sent into the ring post. And what is... Oh no. Oh no, freaking wait! Oh! Oh! And the referee had to ring the bell. This match is over. Shayna Bazler seemingly has knocked out Lana. And the referee now trying to check on her. And behind, here comes Nikki Cross. Oh, and Shayna Bazler saw her coming. The Wicked Witch of NXT. Nikki Cross trying to get at Shayna Bazler for perhaps interrupting that matchup last week between her and Kairi Sane. And Shayna Bazler is having none of it. Shayna Bazler attacking Nikki Cross right here. Repeated kicks to the legs. And the referees, they're definitely going to have to stop this. As Bazler looks for another Falcon's Arrow, this time to Nikki Cross. Shayna Bazler wins by knockout in her first match. Well, seems as though that UFC style has not gone away. But we'll have to see where this new career path with Shayna Bazler goes here on NXT. But coming up next, we have a matchup between No Way Jose and the Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream over the past couple of weeks has cost Adam Cole a opportunity to compete in that Fatal 4-Way number 1 Contenders match. And also, he stated that Adam Cole will say his name instead of Adam Cole saying his own name. So let's see if Velveteen Dream can back that up here tonight as it will be the Velveteen Dream taking on No Way Jose. And look at that, Velveteen Dream. He loves these huge stages and a crowd like this. You know he's got to be loving it. But in order to beat No Way Jose tonight, he's got to forget about Adam Cole. I stand corrected. I was going to say he needs to forget about Adam Cole, but Adam Cole has not forgot about the Velveteen Dream standing in between them. Oh, and a huge slap from Velveteen Dream, and he's daring him to come right at him. And Adam Cole going right after the Velveteen Dream. Indeed, Adam Cole getting payback, retribution on the Velveteen Dream, after Velveteen Dream cost him the matchup for the NXT Championship #1 Contenders match. Oh, and now Velveteen Dream fighting back. Dream trying to find a way out of there. Oh, I don't think he wants to go down off the stage. He might break his ankle. Oh, and Adam Cole. Adam Cole with a huge back elbow. Oh, and a big super kick to the gut. Adam Cole, baby. And he looks to put him down. Oh, Velveteen, great counter. Oh, and a huge super kick of his own to Adam Cole. Uh-oh. And he's got him laid out. Oh, and a Fameasser. Oh, Dream laying him out. Well, it seems as though that matchup is not going to take place, but one matchup that will take place on episode 60, the next episode of the NXT Universe Mode, next week, the NXT Champion, Roderick Strong, goes one-on-one with the Alpha of professional wrestling, the leader of Alpha Club, Chris Jericho. That is going to be a huge match. I do not want you guys to miss it. It is going to be great. But speaking of great, we have to get on to our main event of the evening, which is going to be Lio Rush, the man of the hour, the Moth of NXT. He will be in action here tonight. He will go one-on-one with Johnny freaking Wrestling, and I am excited for this. These two competed once before, Johnny Gargano, when he was on his losing streak, as I alluded to earlier, and now here tonight, Johnny Gargano and Lio Rush, they're going to run it back, and with Johnny Gargano's newfound momentum, can he defeat Lio Rush here tonight? Can he succeed once where he had failed? And here we go, Johnny Gargano standing center of the ring. Both men trading pleasantries. But here tonight, it's all about getting that win. And with Gargano heading into that fatal four-way #1 Contenders match, you gotta wonder if Gargano loses here tonight, perhaps could it get into his head about being able to become #1 contender? I mean, Johnny could really just take the loss here tonight. He'd still be in the fatal four-way, but it's all about the mindset into going into a matchup like that. And so far, Gargano really showing that he is prepared for Lio Rush. And you can imagine the match these two had the last time. Just think about what they're going to do this time as Gargano goes over the top rope. Oh, and Lio Rush, oh, stomped away. And a senton by Gargano. And Johnny Gargano, you can see already what these victories for Gargano is doing in his career ever since defeating the Cruiserweight Champion Cedric Alexander. Now, then he beat Eric Young, which put him in the Fatal 4-Way match. Now Gargano has the chance to go to TakeOver Orlando to face for the NXT Championship. And not only that, here tonight, he looks to rectify a loss against Lio Rush here tonight. This is all about Johnny Wrestling becoming Johnny Wrestling again. Oh, and as he looked for the frog splash, that's that same frog splash that he used to beat Cedric Alexander to end his losing streak. Oh, and Lio Rush puts him down with a double axe handle. And a huge forearm. Oh! And a nice kick by Lio Rush, driving Johnny Gargano into the corner, trying to hold back Johnny Wrestling. And Lio, now on the second rope. Nice elbow drop. Very nice. He put a lot of stank on that. Oh, and Gargano rolled out. Oh, and Lio, oh, pulled off the apron. And Gargano sort of stumbling around before he grabbed his leg. Oh, and now into the barricade. Gargano sees his opening. Big dive to the outside. Dive by Gargano. And Lio Rush looking dazed in the ring. And Gargano back inside. Oh, it looks like he's going to go out to the apron looking for that slingshot DDT. And Lio Rush, they're cheering for it. Here we go, springboard! Lio Rush. I don't know what the heck those punches were for. I think they were like fist bumps to the crowd. But now Johnny Gargano lining up for that DIY style super kick, perhaps to the back of the head. Oh! And Lio Rush counters. Forearm. Oh, and a nice vertical suplex. Gargano may have taken a little bit too much time on that slingshot spear, allowing Lio Rush to get enough momentum to deliver that vertical suplex. And now look at this. Oh, driving him right down onto his knee. And Lio Rush now sending him into the corner. Gargano in trouble. Big forearm by Lio Rush. Oh. And Gargano. Oh, man. Driving down Lio Rush. The jaw. Oh, and now a shoulder to the gut. Here we go. Slingshot DDT by Lio Rush. Rushes down. Gargano, that's going to be it. 1. Oh, and Lio Rush grabbed the bottom rope. Great ring awareness. Not even a 2 count. Wouldn't even do the dramatic 2.5 rope break. He just wanted to get that rope break. And now Lio Rush looks to get the victory with the spinning kick directly to Gargano's head. And now Gargano sent into the corner. Oh, and Lio Rush looking to put him away. What is this? Walking the tightrope DDT and Gargano's head. Oh, man. That did not look good. And now a huge chop sends Gargano back. But Gargano, finds an opening. And indeed he's going to seize it because he has him up. Looking for the lawn dart into the corner. And could this be it? 1. Oh, a 1 count still for Gargano, even after Lio Rush went head first into that turnbuckle. And Gargano, once again, could be lined up for that DIY style super kick. But Lio Rush is facing the wrong way. So Lio Rush just eats an inverted Frankensteiner. Gargano changing his offense. And now sends Lio Rush into the corner. And another uppercut delivered to Lio Rush. And Gargano sees his opening. Could be looking to try to put him away with the frog splash. Here we go. Oh, no. Tried to go for a double foot stomp. Lio Rush, great counter. And Rush is now perhaps in position to put away Gargano. And Johnny Gargano somehow, someway getting back to his feet. Lio Rush in position for something on the apron. Shot to the gut. Through the ropes. Oh, man, right onto his face. And Gargano wisely rolling out of the ring, but eats a huge suicide dive from Lio Rush, the man of the hour, the moth, flying through the night. And he sees the light leading him to victory here tonight over Johnny Wrestling again. Can he beat Johnny Gargano twice? Off the ropes, here we go! Spanish Fly by Lio Rush that can put anybody away. 1, 2... Gargano just kicked out of the Spanish Fly. So Rush, look for a senton. Gargano countered, got the knees up. And what is this? Full Nelson, slamming him onto the face, onto the mat. Oh, and look at this, DIY style super kick on the way. Super kick to Lio Rush. And will this do it? And indeed it will. Gargano defeats Lio Rush. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling, is prepared for his fatal 4-way in 2 episodes' time. And speaking of which, this is one of the other men that will compete in that fatal 4-way match. Oh, this is Lars Sullivan, the Leviathan of NXT. Oh, this does not look good. And Lars going up top. Oh, goodness gracious. And Lars not done sending a message to Johnny Gargano weeks before the Fatal 4-Way match. That is terrible. Oh, and here comes Cassius Ohno, another member of the Fatal 4-Way match. Cassius Ohno coming through the crowd. Lars Sullivan laid out by a big boot. And what is this? A second big boot to the Leviathan. Lars Sullivan is down. And Cassius looks to spoil Lars's message. Oh, with a knockout elbow to the back of the head. Oh, and this only leaves one more man from the Fatal 4-Way. My personal pick to win the Fatal 4-Way, Aleister Black, the undefeated Aleister Black. Johnny Gargano laid out by Lars Sullivan. Lars Sullivan laid out by Cassius Ohno. And a stare down between these two. Oh, and Ohno threw the first punch. Cassius Ohno, oh, looking for that knockout elbow. Aleister Black fends him off. Trying to keep the knockout artist at bay with a black mass. A black mass spinning kick to Cassius Ohno. Lars Sullivan, Cassius Ohno, and Johnny Gargano have now just seen a little taste of what's to come in the Fatal 4-Way match. That is going to be huge, and I hope you guys don't miss it here on the channel. I have been Jacob from the WRESTLEDUDE channel, providing commentary for you for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week on our next episode where Roderick Strong will take on Chris Jericho. But are we looking at the next #1 contender, Aleister Black?